This is the real hustle on holiday. In this series, Alex, Jess and Paul expose to our hidden cameras the scams that cheat tourists and travellers out of their hard-earned holiday money. On tonight's show, Paul takes some tourists for a ride.
All done? You certainly have to.
DJ Toby Anstis gets a good panning.
It's so annoying these
It is.
And the hustlers demonstrate how to ruin a good night out.
I feel devastated.
All the people on this show have been hustled for real, and after being given their money back, they agreed that the footage could be shown so you can avoid being ripped off by the same scams. It's market day in the holiday town of Fuengirola in Spain. Tourists and locals are out to soak up the sun and find a bargain or two. But on this particular morning, there's one extra bric-a-brac stall in the market, set up by Alex and Jess. They're here to make a quick buck in the wrap-up.
Hiya.
There's plenty of interest in the hustlers' stall, especially their authentic hand-woven carpets.
The whole group of you guys.
A girls' holiday. Yeah. Oh, is it?
And weekend. Who's getting married?
Hey, congratulations. Cool.
Get a little bit.
Can I get that little one?
This? You can't get that.
That one.
Where there's a hen party, there's usually money.
I'll tell you what, if you buy a big one, I'll throw this one in. As a wedding gift.
Alex goes for the hard sell.
2 for the price of 1.5. No.
How much is the big one?
As a wedding gift. This one is 70 euros. Because it's actually from around here.
I reckon we should all chip in again his wedding present.
But of course you're welcome to try your skills at haggling.
30.
Well, that's good, I like it. 30. All right, 50.
35.
These girls are determined not to be ripped off.
This one's 120. Everything's negotiable.
In fact, haggling seems to be the order of the day.
Take 70.
How much?
Is this tourist trying to hustle the hustlers?
It's a valiant effort. Okay, 100?
Alex isn't going to let her walk all over him like a cheap rug.
95 and you've got yourself a deal.
You're good.
These marks have done well. They've knocked 25 euros off and settled for a price of 95. What a great bargain.
You've had the last of our money.
Oh, I like that.
40.
The hustlers seem to be in a generous mood today.
40.
40.
All right.
Alex has just made their day. That's a €70 carpet for almost half price.
You get the little one thrown in from us.
And he even throws in the miniature rug as a wedding present.
Thank you.
But his customer service doesn't end there.
I tell you what, I'll wrap it up for you so you can take it back.
We'll come back in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
Do you want us to wrap it for you?
Yes, please.
All right. Give us 10 minutes and we'll wrap it nice and tight so it doesn't get ripped or come apart. Yeah?
Alex offers a wrapping service so that his happy customers can carry their rugs straight onto the return flights to the UK. Having paid, the marks explore the market while Alex gets wrapping. It's not long before the carpets are ready to pick up. The marks are just in time to see Alex putting the last piece of wrapping tape on their package.
Hiya.
So, I've wrapped the smaller one inside.
Okay, great.
Yeah? There you go. You've got a little handle.
Oh, thanks. No, that's... Oh, my...
Hello. Just put a little handle on for you. Yeah. I'm just going to close that up here. Scissors. There you go.
Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Take care.
Thank
Have a good
you.
holiday.
Bye.
Everyone's happy. The hustlers have their money, the marks have their packages. But they've actually been stitched up good and proper, as they're about to find out. Most tourists would leave their carpets wrapped until they got home. But we asked the marks to open theirs straight away.
No, it's definitely your rug. You've been had.
Oh no, that's a different rug.
Yeah, that's not the same rug, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
They've just spent their hard-earned euros on a cheap children's playmat.
Hopscotch.
Is it?
If we hadn't have unwrapped that till we got back to my house,
Oh, I don't know.
I'd have cried.
Yeah, quite possibly.
That was the last of my money. I would get demand my money back.
So how were they fooled? Simple. When Alex showed each monk the open end of their package, what they actually saw was an offcut from another carpet, hiding the garish pink one underneath. And they wouldn't have discovered they'd been conned until it was too late to do anything about it. By which time both the market and the hustlers would be long gone.
You should never let anything out of your sight if you're having it wrapped up. And remember that if you do buy something from a market stall on holiday, you've got absolutely no chance of getting your money back if you are unhappy with your purchase.
If you're planning a holiday this year and don't want to run into any hustlers, here are some helpful tips to get you on your way.
When traveling abroad, one of the things you'll be dealing with is foreign currency. And this is one of the main things that will be used to cheat you because you won't be familiar with the different types of money. There's 250 euros. One of these is false, one of these is genuine. There's this one false and that one's genuine. In actual fact, it's very hard to tell, but the real test is in the field. This feels like money, and this feels like cheap paper. It's important to familiarize yourself with the currency as much as you can before you go. One of the key things you can do to protect yourself is always check all the money you receive carefully, even if you get it from a reputable source, like a bureau de change. You don't know that the person serving you is necessarily as honest as the company hopes they are, or they may innocently be passing you money that they don't know is counterfeit.
When on holiday, it doesn't get much better than relaxing in the sun with a drink in your hand. Except if that drink is free. The hustlers are going to show you how to win drinks from your mates by using proposition bets. The prop bet makes you believe you're onto a sure thing. But of course, the hustlers always have the edge, and you don't stand a chance. So watch and learn.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, we'll have a little bet, and we'll use one of these. Okay, I'm going to put it just down like that. Okay, get some change. I was out busking earlier. So.
Got it right.
Lots of euros. This is the idea. We are going to place coins on top of the napkin. We're going to take turns. Whoever runs out of room first on the napkin loses.
Okay.
All right? That is on the napkin. That is off the napkin.
Okay.
All right? You can't nudge other coins out of the way. If I catch you doing any of that stuff, you're out of here. Okay? So, deal?
Deal.
You know, just in case I don't get my drinks at the end of it. Okay, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Where do you want?
You can go first.
Okay. We always start by, there's a coin in the middle. Yeah. All right. I'm happy with that. Oh, the tension.
Oh, this is all too much.
Coins have to be touching each other.
And relax. No. You can put the coin anywhere. You can put it at the edge here. You can put it anywhere. Oh, interesting move. I see.
I never thought of that one.
I didn't.
Look at your picture now, it's a flower. See, I was thinking, I was going to go off that corner.
Controversial, but interesting.
Oh,
Right, it's on there. Are we happy? Adjudicators, ladies? That's up from the top. I can see napkin on both sides.
It's great. It's fine.
That'll do, pig.
oh
Go on.
I can see a problem already.
They're running out of space.
This could be the next one. After this one, it's going to go there. Yeah. Man.
You're not going to fit it in there, Daz. You know it's not going to fit.
It's a tight fit.
Gotta
Dad,
try.
but there's 2, 4.
It's all over.
It's a fair cop, Governor. Thanks for the round.
The trick here is to start with one coin right in the middle of the napkin, no matter who is chosen to go first.
Do you want to go first? You want me to go first? What do you want?
You can go first.
Okay.
If his opponent goes first, Alex claims there has to be one coin in the middle before the first move. After that, it's just down to symmetry. Alex simply mirrors every move his opponent makes by placing his next coin on the opposite side of the napkin. And because the opponent goes first, he'll also be the first to run out of space and lose.
Can I use this to pay for it?
No, you can't. That's my money. Go away.
Still to come, the hustlers go clubbing, and DJ Toby Anstis is out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Dosh.
Oh, fantastic.
Paul's put on his best gear for a day out in central London. He's here to demonstrate a scam that catches out on wary tourists and travellers in major cities around the world. And he's going to do it using nothing more than his sharp suit, a clipboard, and a fake staff badge. In the Black Cab Con. Good things come to those who wait.
Looking for a taxi, folks? Okay. Where are you going? Marble Arch. Do you want the hotel rate? Save you a few pounds. Yeah.
I don't know how much it's going to be.
It's about 15 if you go, 10 if you get the thing here.
Paul apparently works for this hotel, which seems to have a discount arrangement with the local taxis.
Thing here. That's £10. You pay me.
Just be on a suit carrying a clipboard, got nothing to do with that.
Well, just stand outside the hotel, take people's money, put me in a taxi.
That would be too easy though, wouldn't it?
Some people are so cynical.
There you go. Make sure you show him that when you get to the other side. That includes his tip, unless he's extra good, in which case.
So the flat rate for hotel guests is £10, rather than the more expensive standard rate on the taxi meter. They've paid Paul in advance and just need to give the cab driver the prepaid slip when they reach their destination.
All right, there we got 2 for Marble Arch. Yeah?
When we get there, yeah?
Yeah, when you get there. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. All done? You certainly have been.
Of course, there is no arrangement with the black cab. Paul's just made himself £10 in a couple of minutes. And with that rate of return, it's worth sticking around to see if more tourists want to be taken for a ride.
You looking for a taxi?
Yeah, oh yeah. Sorry,
Where are you going?
Yeah. I think it's called the Moyston Hotel.
You came out of this one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to get the taxi rate?
Yeah,
£10 anywhere in London.
Sounds good
All
to
right.
me.
Do you need to show this to the taxi driver?
No worries.
Okay, and he'll give you another receipt at the other end. All right?
Oh, my God.
There you go. That's for you.
Same routine, same result. £10 to Paul.
Make sure you show him that receipt when you get to the other end.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All right, going to the Moyston Hotel, 4 Branston Street. Got it? Okay.
Brilliant stuff.
There you go,
Thanks
gents.
very much for that. Yeah,
All right.
spot on. Cheers, mate.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
He could stand here all day collecting tenors. But Paul decides to move his operation to another street before any of the marks make a return journey. Meanwhile, the first set of marks have just reached their destination.
Supposed to give you that ticket. Is it?
You're joking. I've paid £10 for the hotel.
Surprise, surprise. The driver has never heard of any prepaid discount scheme. He just wants his fare.
Well,
Once they'd paid for their journey all over again, we caught up with the Marks to see how they were enjoying their day out.
The guy in the suit just stood outside. He said, "Oh, do you want a taxi?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "If you pay me £10, I'll give you a receipt, and you don't have to pay him." And I went, "But you could just be a man in a suit." And he went, "Oh, not that easy." So we got in the taxi, came here, and the bloke went, "No, I don't think so, love. You got to pay again."
If we want a taxi at home, we know who to use, who's the cheapest and what's best. But when you come down here and
you are like a tourist,
Yeah.
then you don't know. You're completely out of your comfort zone, and that's when you can easily get duped.
yeah,
In the scam, Paul's very smartly dressed and stood right outside the hotel entrance. So because he looks the part, tourists naturally assume he works for the hotel and trust him.
This is a classic "it's too good to be true" scam. If you're getting a cab from a hotel, always check that it really has been provided. When you get into the cab, ask the cab driver if he's been paid. If he hasn't, you get out very quickly and you're not going to lose anything, but double check.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Money won is twice as sweet as money earned.
So say goodbye now.
And money won from a celebrity is even sweeter.
I am on the verge of crying. Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see if you can do it.
In the Celebrity Con Games. This week, the Hustlers are going to challenge Heart DJ and former I'm a Celebrity star, Toby Anstis.
Now, have you ever been scammed or hustled?
No.
Never?
I don't think I've ever been hustled, no, never
Not that,
scammed.
not that you know of, obviously.
No, this is probably a first, yeah.
You're like virgin territory for a scammer then.
Break me in gently, you know what I'm saying?
I think we do.
We'll leave you two alone.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We do have a challenge for you, and it's kind of like a bar bet, except you wouldn't really do it at the bar, more like a kitchen.
Two beautiful non-stick
There you go,
frying
from the
pans.
Real Hustle kitchen collection. £10 is required, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Do you have
Tenner.
£10 on?
Yeah.
I have the dosh.
Oh, fantastic. The dosh goes to the keeper, and the keeper is always Jess.
Thank you.
Yep,
Well,
very
you
good.
know, we'll see.
So here's the challenge. All you have to do, you have to place one frying pan onto the other, and you have to do it in such a way that by holding onto just one of the handles, you can turn it around like this and the other won't fall out. Okay?
Right.
That's
Sounds almost impossible, but Toby's going to give it a go.
Right. Right, is this doable?
it is doable.
Oh, yeah, totally.
The thing is, you just think, I bet everybody's already seen it at home, and you're like, what a wally. I can't believe Toby's not seen that. He's so thick. He's so thick. But I can't believe it.
I'll bet they haven't seen this.
If I toss it,
Toby throws some ideas at the problem to see what will stick.
it just wobbles away.
Or in this case, non-stick.
Can I go from hand to hand, quick?
No, you got to hold it in just one hand. One
And it's
handle,
gotta be the
one
same
hand.
hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just stand there?
You know it's going to
Yeah,
go.
we were like-
Stop pondering like that. You know it's going to fall
I
out.
just want to hear the big clap.
That might work. Oh, it didn't.
Oh, no, it didn't. What a surprise.
There you go.
If there's a way of doing this, Toby's determined to find it.
What about if?
See, that looks more proper.
He's not having much luck so far.
Then if I turn, it's just going to... What about if I do...
I'm moving away
Yeah,
now.
do
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting, but it didn't stay. It did detach at one
What?
point.
Close, but that's cheating.
So why doesn't that count? Why
Because you
don't I
have
get
to
my
turn it
£10 back?
over so that it stays inside for a split second.
Oh, but that was like
separated.
literally...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to get it.
Toby,
Shall
do
I?
you give up?
I'm really frustrated, you know. But I don't think I'm going to get it.
Toby can't stand the heat, so he's going to have to get out of the kitchen. Time now for Paul to demonstrate how it's done.
Nothing involved but two frying pans. Okay?
Yeah.
And he's not bending the rules.
What? What?
He's bending the frying pans instead.
Yes, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
No
This one's
way.
started.
What?
Would you like to put that one in there?
Let's give that a little start. Pop that in there. Oh, yeah, okay. Where do we put these?
Obviously, you know, we do recommend you try this at home with your own hands.
Yeah. This is why it's called the Real Hustle range.
That is...
That is not falling out.
Yeah, well done, man. Well done. See, of course, I never thought to ask at the start, do you mind if I break the bloody thing?
What Toby didn't know was that these are some of the cheapest frying pans money can buy. Using a touch of brute strength, Paul simply rolled both pans up, allowing him to wrap one inside the other. He was then able to turn both pans over, holding just one handle, winning himself a celebrity tenner in the process.
We'll leave you with the frying pans.
Oh, brilliant. How am I going to fry me eggs in that, eh?
It's 8:30 p.m. in Clubland. Dance music fans travel here from around the country to be part of the capital's hippest party scene, looking to let their hair down and spend some cash. Not wanting to miss out, the Hustlers are hosting their own night, offering cheap drinks, top DJs and lots of celebrities. This is the Club Night Con. Judging by the noise coming from inside, the party is already in full swing. The doors will be opening shortly to give the public their chance to mingle with the stars already inside. Keeping order out front is Paul, as the bouncer.
Just be a couple of minutes, everybody, yeah?
And here comes the man in charge of the guest list, Alex, as the flamboyant host.
Hi, sorry, it's going to be just 10 minutes or something, yeah? Just so we're a bit full at the moment. 10 minutes.
The Hustlers decide to show the queue a little flash of the glamour inside.
Is that one of ours?
Here's the convincer.
Where have you been?
The other clubbers may not be 100% sure who this particular celebrity is, but it looks an awful lot like Jess.
Thank you.
Now Jess is inside, Alex has an idea to get everyone else in as quickly as possible.
If I get their payment now and stamp them, then you can let everybody in who's been stamped.
All right.
Thanks. It's handsome today. Hi guys, I'm trying to get you in about 10 minutes, okay? I'll start from this end. I'm going to give you all a stamp and I'll take your money now so you don't have to do it in sizes, you don't have to wait. It's 20 each. There you go. Thank you. Pay separately, okay. That's you. Do you like it? When I saw it, I said, I have to have that. Hi guys, sorry to keep you waiting.
Alex works the queue like a pro.
20 each. Thank you. There we go. Let me in, let me in, let me in.
And then heads back inside, having collected hundreds of pounds in cash. But why are the customers so eager to hand over their money? And how did they hear about the club in the first place? To find out, we need to rewind. The club night had plenty of publicity, because the Hustlers had put up posters all around the area and distributed flyers. The offer of cutting-edge DJs, celeb guests and half-price drinks made their club night too good to miss.
Copy that. Okay. Okay, so to make sure they're clear, then I'm gonna...
Is Paul finally about to let the crowd into the party? There's still no sign of Alex, Paul, or the great night out everyone's been waiting for so patiently. And then the music stops.
Yeah, I think there's a few people there, but they're coming out in a minute. They said they'll only do that for 5 nights.
Let's go. Limbo under. Let's go.
Eventually, somebody plucks up the courage to cross the velvet rope.
Anyone in?
Yeah, go on.
Is anyone in?
Come in.
What can you say?
Yo! Hello!
Come on, let's just go in and see.
There are no celebrities at this party, and no DJ. In fact, this is no nightclub at all. These clubbers have just paid £20 a head for an empty room with a cheap stereo and some toy disco lights. Here's what the marks didn't see. 3 hours earlier, Paul and Alex laid out some cheap red carpet and threw up a rope barrier to make the outside of the club look the part.
Thank you.
Then later, once Alex had collected the door money, he headed inside to join Jess,
Okay, just to make sure they're clear, then I'm gonna...
followed shortly afterwards by Paul. All three hustlers went straight through the empty building, out a back exit, and into their getaway car, along with hundreds of pounds of other people's money.
Loads of celebrities and that were coming in and stuff. And then there's a dude with a funny hat, and then 10 minutes later, music's off. Everybody's gone inside and there's nothing. I've lost blooming 80 quid.
The music just cut and
Bouncer went.
Yeah, we just walk in there and it's just an empty room. Do you know what it was? It was because the guy was really friendly.
Really kind of
friendly and camp.
So you think, oh, he's fine. Oh, he's got nail varnish. He's a colourful
The
character.
glitter as well, that
The
was
glitter
good.
on the eyes. Yeah, we thought we'd give him 20 quid.
Where we see a celebrity turn up as well in the limousine, so we thought, yes, this is the place we want to be. I feel really,
Terrible.
really angry. I feel devastated.
This scam is all about setting the scene and giving the marks what they expect to see. And the glamorous guest arriving is a perfect convincer.
This type of scam happens all over the world and in many different ways. Don't be fooled by publicity or a really flashy front, and certainly don't join a queue just because it looks like it's going to be a good time.
It's midday at the municipal coach station in Malaga, on Spain's Costa del Sol. At this time of day, it's bustling with hundreds of travellers hurrying to make a connection or arriving in the city. And all with one thing in common. They've got with them bags or suitcases stuffed with valuables. Alex is carrying a bag too, but he's not about to take a coach trip. He's here to demonstrate a con which is frequently used to relieve unsuspecting tourists of their property. This is the bus station steal. First things first, Alex stashes his bag away safely in a left luggage locker. And then he waits. He hears some English-speaking voices coming his way. This could be his opportunity to get the scam on the road.
Oh yeah, use this one. I'll tell you what, good luck getting the key out. Oh, it's just so stuck. I'll show you. It took me, I almost missed my bus earlier. I had to bang at everything. I was here banging away, trying to get it to work. Just put your token in here.
In here?
And there.
What a gent. He helps them out with the dodgy locker door.
Other way around. Put it here. But then it closed and I couldn't get the... There we go. It just took forever to get it out.
Thank you very much. That's your bag.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Cheers.
They all go their separate ways. The marks happy in the knowledge that their possessions are locked away safe and secure. Later that day, the Marks return to pick up their bags. But there's already a key in the locker, and there are definitely no bags inside. It doesn't take the Marks long to work out that they've been the victims of a simple but ruthless con trick. So what did happen to the bags? Let's take another look. When Alex arrived at the left luggage area, his first stop was actually a different empty locker. He inserted a coin, but didn't place his bag inside. In fact, all he wanted was the key.
Oh, hiya. Use this one. Just put it in here.
The story about the dodgy lock was just an excuse to operate the locker himself, allowing him to pull out the key and secretly switch it for the identical looking one already in his hand.
There we go.
In one movement, he dropped the Mark's key up his right sleeve and then gave them the one to the empty locker, which had been hidden in his hand all along. They didn't suspect a thing. Mission accomplished. Once the coast was clear, Alex put that locker key to good use. The Marks had actually left behind an umbrella and could have returned at any moment. So Alex needed to move fast without arousing suspicion. It was as simple as that. Seemed like a good time to hop on a bus.
We've just had a laptop stolen and Emma's handbag, so as we were coming to the locker, he was, oh, I'll help you because the key's quite sticky, so we put our stuff in. He gives the key back, so whether he switched it or whether he's had a copy of it, it was English and very helpful. Didn't look rough at all, or, you know, so then again, you never know.
When traveling, it's normal to find yourself in unfamiliar circumstances, and a little bit of help is sometimes appreciated. Unfortunately, sometimes people are trying to help themselves instead of helping you.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Money won is twice as sweet as money earned.
So I say goodbye now.
And money won from a celebrity is even sweeter.
I am on the verge of crying. Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see if you can do it.
In the Celebrity Con Games. This week, the hustlers have come to this pool bar to pit their wits against television presenter and former star of Celebrity Dancing on Ice, Michael Underwood.
You know that you skate?
Yes.
How are you at pool?
Better than I am at skating.
Really?
I haven't broken anything playing pool.
Okay,
Yes.
so this should be quite easy for you then.
I'd hope so.
Okay, well, obviously, we've got a challenge for you.
Yeah.
Have you got a tenner on you?
Yes, I've got some money.
Excellent.
Hang on a sec. There you go, look.
Oh, lovely.
£10. Who am I giving it to?
Do you want to take that?
Okay, there you go, come on.
Yeah.
Alex starts setting up the challenge.
Well, as you can see, there's a golf tee in the middle.
And choose your weapon.
They're both the same.
Are they though?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Respect them.
You can choose. I'm going to go with this one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So by default, this one is mine. Thank you very much.
Time for Jess to explain the rules.
We're going to place the golf tee in between 3 pool balls.
Mhm.
Okay. Now I want you to take the cue ball, place it wherever you want on the table.
Yeah.
And your challenge is to knock over the golf tee. On the strike though, so you can't knock the balls, they can't start rebounding and knock them over afterwards. It has to be on the strike.
First
you
hit,
need to
right.
knock over the golf tee.
So, all Michael's got to do to win is shoot the cue ball into the 3 balls surrounding the golf tee and make the tee fall over. Sounds like a piece of cake. Have the hustlers made this too easy? We're about to find out.
I like it. Are you inspecting it? Yeah, That's good.
Michael suspects that there may be more to this than meets the eye.
Paul can pick this table up with one
Do you all
hand.
need to be like, are you touching the table for a reason? Is
No,
that,
we won't touch the table.
All right, let's give this a go.
Okay.
And this is just practice, there's no money on.
Just practice, no money yet.
Here comes practice shot number 1.
Okay, that's an interesting approach.
No joy. Maybe raw power is what's needed.
Shall I try something a bit harder?
I'd step back.
Oh, yeah.
He gets ready to unleash hell.
Okay.
Still no joy.
Okay, so it's not power that's the problem.
Next, he tries the softly approach.
Gently. If I do it gently, maybe that's the thing. No, okay. So
The tea is still standing.
I thought that was a good approach.
Shall I have a shot?
You have a go,
just
yeah, go on.
to show you that it...
Over to Jess to prove that it is actually possible.
My technique isn't very...
Yeah, listen,
it is a bit rustic.
don't flutter those eyelids. I won't be fooled. Right.
It's actually in the strike. That's...
No way.
Seriously, it is. You'll see.
She makes it look easy.
It's the slight strike. Now, if you can match that, because I think it's about time you put your money where your mouth is. Come on.
Money?
Money?
Mouth. Okay, this one's for the money.
All right.
For the money. For the money. Come on. What did I do last time? I did what I was
Is that how you want to place the people?
Is that how you place it before?
No, you're sidetracking me with the like that matters.
All right, you don't think it matters?
It doesn't matter, does it?
Take the shot.
This is the one that counts.
Oh! Little wobble, but that's the tennis.
Thank you very much.
He can't make the tea topple. So, what's the secret? It's all in the setting up. The tea will never fall over if it's right in the middle and not touching the balls. This is because the balls just knock each other out of the way, leaving it standing. But when Alex set it up for Jess, he moved the tea forward a tiny fraction so that it was actually touching one ball. And that way, it's a pushover. So, the Hustlers' winning streak continues, and they take home another celebrity tenner.
You could have set it up so that I did do it on a practice,
Yeah.
couldn't you? And then screwed me on the...
We did that, you just didn't hit it hard enough for it to fall over.
so you set it up for me to knock it over, I still didn't knock it over. What chance did I have?
Yeah, no.
Still to come, Paul's got bottle. The most expensive one in the house.
Is that enough?
That's plenty.
Excuse me?
And these girls find out there's no such thing as a free upgrade.
She was very convincing.
If you're planning a holiday this year and don't want to run into any hustlers, here's some essential advice to get you on your way.
We all like to pick up a souvenir or two when we're abroad. Now here's a few tips just to make sure you don't pay more than you bargained for. Firstly, never ever buy anything from anybody who approaches you in the street, no matter how good the deal sounds. Just don't do it. Stick to established shops or recognized street markets. Also, when you've paid for your goods, don't let them out of your sight. If they offer to wrap them for you, just remain in the shop and keep an eye on them. It is a classic scam when people exchange expensive goods for inexpensive tat and they wrap it up for you and you only find out when you get home. Also, try and familiarize yourself with the total value of goods you're allowed to bring back from the country you're visiting. Sometimes that value is very low, and that great bargain that you thought you picked up on holiday might turn out to be quite expensive after you've finished paying all the import duty.
A busy town square. Thousands of commuters and tourists pass through here every day. It's the perfect place to demonstrate a con that catches out unwary travellers all over the world. This is the Unlucky Heather Hustle. Jess gets to work, armed with nothing more than some cheap flowers and a bit of a pushy attitude.
Would you like some Lucky Heather?
Sure, okay.
That's a £1, please.
Okay.
What looks like a free gift isn't so free after all.
You might as well just take it, otherwise you'll have bad luck all day. Thank you, that's a £1, please. Have a little try, it looks
It's
really
alright,
good on you.
I'm in a rush.
Well, look, good luck. Have a nice day. You just stick it on there.
In fact, the Lucky Heather costs £1, whether the passers-by want it or not.
Like some Lucky Heather? You just pop it into your strap like that. It's bad luck if you don't take it. That's £1, please.
Oh, thank you.
It's there. You're very welcome.
That's nice.
That's what you'd have a nice day. Hey,
So sweet.
you're sweet. Bye. The £1.
Are they?
Yeah. It'll bring you good luck all day.
This guy is one of the lucky ones. Because Jess isn't standing on the street all day just to make a couple of quid.
The £1.
In fact, there's something far more sinister to this flower girl than meets the eye. As this guy is just finding out.
Wait, I don't have my phone. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. It's in my pocket here. On the side.
Most of the time, Jess really was just trying to give passers-by lucky heather in return for some small change. But she was always keeping an eye out for the right marks to come along. Like someone with an open coat pocket. In this case, containing a mobile phone.
Do you want some as well? I don't want you too jealous.
My purse is gone. But your handbag was on your arm.
Excuse me.
Or an easily accessible bag with a purse inside.
See what apps could bring you luck all day.
Pinning on the flowers gave her an excuse to put her hands on the marks, and the flower board hid her right hand from sight while she pickpocketed her unsuspecting victims.
Okay, bye.
I had my iPod in here.
Have a little try. It looks
It's
really
alright,
good on you.
I'm in a rush.
Well, look, it looks great.
And that looks like an MP3 player right there.
Nice day.
Because she was doing that, that's where my mind was. She sniped my phone without me even realizing. Wow.
But there is nothing lucky about that heather. You may be lucky to get away with your purse on a good day, but otherwise there's nothing lucky.
You'll find this particular scam all over the world, and it's designed to back you into a psychological corner. The idea is that if you accept the gift of the flower, you're beholden to them in some way, and they'll use this to badger you into giving as much money as they can get. But even if you refuse and walk away, you may find that your pocket has been picked in the process, and you could lose everything.
Also remember, if somebody walks up to you and hands you something, you're under no obligation to give them money for it, no matter how much they pester you and even threaten you with curses. If you accept something that is free, you don't have to pay for it.
This is an example of a typical distraction that occurs in very busy areas, sometimes around tourist locations. If you're there, just be a bit cautious. Make sure that your purse is zipped away in your bag. Make sure your credit cards are tucked safely inside your jacket. Because while you're being distracted by the lady with the flower or the lucky heather, there's a good chance that somebody's hand will be in your bag or in your pocket.
When on holiday, it doesn't get much better than relaxing in the sun with a drink in your hand. Except if that drink is free. The hustlers are going to show you how to win drinks from your mates by using proposition bets. The prop bet makes you believe you're onto a sure thing. But of course, the hustlers always have the edge, and you don't stand a chance. So watch and learn.
I will have a gin and tonic, please.
Paul has come to this Spanish seaside bar for some refreshments, but he's not planning to spend his own money.
All right, here's a little bet for you. That is a very, very expensive bottle of wine. You own a bar, you know that, don't you? At least €2-3.
At least.
Yeah. How much would you sell it for in the bar?
Around 8.50.
$8.50, and I'm the hustler. Yeah, $8.50 for that. Well, I think you definitely deserve a glass.
Thank you very much.
A little for you.
I'll try one.
Some for you. All right, now look at that. That's I want you to have every last drop.
Yeah.
Now, would you admit that's about the end of the bottle?
Yes, definitely.
Right. Okay. So is that enough?
That's plenty.
How many drops do you think I can get out of that?
15. Knowing you, probably at least 20.
20.
13.
9, 13. What if I said 100? 100 drops. I'm not going to pour anything in it.
I can't see where you're hiding that wine.
So I got to get 100 more drops out of an empty wine bottle. In return for that, we get the really expensive bottle of wine that's back there.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely.
Which, incidentally, I would get the first glass. I don't know how that happens.
Nice Carlos the first.
You'll buy the wine.
Go on then. Sit down.
All right. Okay. Maybe I'll count the drop. Could you do me a favour, guys? Could you hold that up for me? Look like that. There you go. Okay. And if you just step up just for a second, just stand there. Just right there. Ready? 1, 2. See that? That's almost 100, but there's a few more. That's a few more. Let's get some over here.
Popped it again.
I think I'm going for 200. Look, maybe more. That's about 200, so that's 2 bottles of wine. If you don't mind.
This bet seems so impossible, it can't fail to win a round of drinks. Even after Paul emptied out what seemed like the last drop of wine, there was still enough liquid left in the bottle to make more than 100 tiny drops on the paper. All it took was a few flicks of the wrist.
That's definitely over 100. Which incidentally, that bottle of wine is well over 100. So.
This is Leicester Square in London, destination for thousands of tourists who come to snap up bargains at the many cut-price theatre ticket booths. West End shows are the #1 tourist attraction in the capital, and more than 13 million tickets are sold in a year. So at up to £70 each, that's an awful lot of money. Jess and Paul also enjoy the odd evening of grease paint and showbiz tunes. But what they'd really like is to get their hands on some of that theatre-goer money. This is the We Will Rob You scam. Paul and Jess are in a Leicester Square bar, keeping an eye out for some likely-looking marks.
Actually, at the end, it's like...
What were the typical?
It was the build-up to it.
Such as these lucky ladies.
Oh, no, don't go in, don't go in.
Time to put this plan into action.
What time is it? It's 6:30. So, shall I go get them now?
A good chance.
I think so, yeah.
Go on then.
Okay. It's only around the corner, isn't it?
All right.
Penthouse.
You want to take a jacket?
No, I'm really hot. I don't want my jacket. We didn't have work.
Sounds like Jess is heading off to buy some theatre tickets from one of the nearby discount ticket booths.
Yeah, man, you need to do it.
Hello? Hey. Yeah, no, I'm in town. What's going on?
Paul's none-too-subtle phone call is hard for the marks to ignore.
Oh, mate, could you call someone else? Maybe.
It's his boss on the line, and Paul might not be able to make the show after all.
Okay, I got to deal with you know who first. All right, okay, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.
But you know who has already bought the tickets.
Oh.
Cold.
I'm freezing. I should have brought my coat. I got We Will Rock You at 7:30. So plenty of time. Do you want to go for dinner first? No dinner.
Here comes the bombshell.
Stop it. What is it? What?
Gotta go to work.
You got to go to work. What now?
Well, I don't know. I can't make the show. Tried to call you, but
I've not got my phone.
Unfortunately, these tickets are non-refundable.
I'll get the show next week. All right.
But then what am I going to do with these?
Just give them to somebody else.
I'm not going to give £68 tickets away. Oh.
It would be such a terrible shame for these great seats to go to waste.
If these girls want.
Excuse me, do you guys want to go see a show tonight?
It was a really, really random. We just bought tickets now. We can't go.
Yeah,
if you're interested.
Yeah, I've been called into work, but
We Will Rock You.
We Will Rock You.
Oh, what, the musical?
Yeah. I love musicals.
Do you?
Yeah. It's meant to be really good.
They're half-price tickets. I mean, we got them for £34 each, so they're a great deal. 60 quid for two? It's a bargain.
Will these marks really buy theatre tickets from people they've just met in a pub?
Okay, yeah. You need to know? Okay, have you got any change?
Yep.
We're going to see it next week.
A good deal all round.
There you go.
Oh, 60. Thank you.
There you go. Oh, thanks. Good, excellent. I'm glad you two are here.
I should go.
Jess has sold the £68 tickets to these two musical fans for £60.
Sold. yourself. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, thank you.
Yeah. I'm glad you can go.
Thank you.
All right,
Yeah,
have a good time.
Good time.
All right.
See ya. Got everything.
See ya.
She's got most of her money back, and the girls can look forward to a great night out. So what's the scam? Have they handed over £60 for dodgy fakes? Absolutely not. They've just bought 100% genuine tickets for tonight's performance.
Oh, she seems sweet though. They're nice.
But they won't be banging their heads along to Bohemian Rhapsody. In fact, they'll never even see the curtain rise. And here's why. When Jess left the pub, she really did go to a ticket office. But instead of walking up to the window, she waited just around a corner. Seeing two customers walk off with tickets in hand, she made her move.
Excuse me. Excuse me, hi. Sorry, have you just bought some theatre tickets? Yeah. I'm really, really sorry. It's my fault. I work at the box office. Where they've actually sold you your tickets, I was meant to reserve those seats for a party of 20. So if it's okay with you, would you mind if I upgrade your tickets to the stalls? They're our most expensive seats.
So the ones you want to give us is better than these?
Oh, they're the stalls. They're like the most expensive ones. If I take those back for you, do you want to come to the front? Right. I get you some...
With the promise of a free upgrade, these theatregoers happily handed over their tickets. Jess didn't care which show they were for. The more popular, the better.
Go to the stall on the right and I'll be right there.
And that's the last time they ever saw Jess or their tickets. On her way back to the pub, Jess then sent a text to Paul. His cue to receive a fake phone call from his imaginary boss. Back at the ticket booth, the customers had soon had enough of waiting for Jess to appear behind the window.
We were just walking away and a woman asked us for the tickets that we bought. She said, because apparently there was a block of 20 seats reserved.
But the sales assistant couldn't help and called the manager.
Well, what would she look like?
Dark hair. Short, striped top.
No one works here like that. Seriously?
Fortunately for these two girls, the manager cancelled their original tickets, allowing them to pick up new ones at the theatre. They didn't lose any money, just a few minutes of their evening. The same can't be said for the other two theatregoers who paid £60 for a show they'll never see.
We're going to go watch, what is it called? We Will Rock You now.
Plans have changed.
We got some tickets. We got them £30 each, which we thought was quite good.
Where she came from was like the side door to the box office, so I thought she was going to come back, but she didn't.
Yeah, but she was very convincing.
Yeah.
There you go.
We told the Marks the tickets they spent £60 on have been cancelled and are now worthless.
I'm gutted.
I'm off.
A common technique used by hustlers is to put the mark in a situation that they don't expect. In this case, by offering them a good deal if they simply comply with their instructions. Of course, they're on the street and this person looks like they must have come from somewhere simply because she's not wearing a jacket, and they give up the tickets. Now, even though they can go and claim those tickets again and have them replaced, we're able to sell genuine tickets to the Marks in the bar. And even if they get into the theatre, they're going to find that those seats are already taken.
Whenever anybody approaches you in the street, don't assume that they're in an official capacity. Make sure you find out exactly who they are before you have any dealings with them. And if someone offers you an upgrade of anything, make sure you receive that upgrade before handing over your original purchase.
If you buy tickets for anything from a man in a pub, there is a chance that those tickets might be stolen. If the loser has reported the theft of the tickets, you could turn up, find yourself met by the police who want to know where you bought them. Instead of seeing the show, you could spend the evening in the police station explaining your actions. So don't buy from people in pubs.